but I'm about to place in your hands and your heart. Here it is. The point I'm making today is not to beat up dads for what they didn't do, but to expose you to what God has for you. You ready? You ready? Here it is. Out of all the lessons I learned from the life of Jesus, the greatest one that I might have learned is what I teach my 2-year-old. I taught my 2-year-olds. Sharing is caring. I'm coming for you. I was in Odessa last week, and I was hanging out with my boy Ralph. I call him my twin. I was hanging out with Ralph, my twin. We were hanging out at his house late one night. My daughters, they fall asleep. Eden, his 6-year-old daughter, she comes around, she comes to daddy, she comes to her daddy, she says, Daddy, Michaela has fallen asleep in my closet. Michaela literally fell asleep in the closet. She said, Michaela fell asleep in my closet. I need you to go get me some covers. She goes and she comes to her father. She says, because she knows that Michaela's in her house, but it's her daddy's house, so she has access to everything in the house. But she don't want to keep it to herself. So she goes and gets the blanket, and watch this. What Michaela's daddy didn't have access to in that house, her dad did. She goes and she takes what she got from her daddy and she covers my daughter. My other daughter falls asleep on the floor. She shakes her, wakes her up and says, you can sleep in my bed. She comes out and says, Daddy, I got Mackenzie in my bed. I've covered Michaela in the closet. I'll be in the guest room. She goes and sleeps in the guest room while my daughters get access to the house that her daddy provided for her. She understands that everything that her daddy has, she don't have to keep it to herself. She got more rooms than she can handle. She got more rooms than she can deal with. She says sharing is caring. I need you to understand something that Jesus understood, that everything his daddy provided for him, it was too much just for him to handle as a son. He came as a son to reveal to you what a father was. I said all of this stuff to say this one thing. Jesus cared, so he shared. Watch this. So much so that when he says, when you get ready to approach my daddy, I don't want you to approach him and say, Jesus, daddy. When you get ready to pray, say, our Father.